In this video, I'll summarize the plot of Catch-22 in about 4 minutes and give you an analysis of the story. Okay, let's get started with the introduction. Set during World War II, Catch-22 follows. Captain John Yossarian, a US Army Air Force bombardier stationed on the Italian island of Pianosa. Yossarian is terrified of dying in combat and becomes increasingly disillusioned with the war. However, every time he completes his required number of missions, his commanding officers raise the quota, ensuring that he can never go home. The absurdity of military bureaucracy and the dangers of war weigh on him as he seeks a way out. Yossarian soon realizes that escape is nearly impossible due to a bureaucratic rule known as Catch-22. This regulation states that a soldier can be removed from duty if he is insane, but if he requests to be removed, it proves he is rational, meaning he must continue flying missions. This paradox traps Yossarian and his fellow soldiers in an endless cycle of danger and frustration. Meanwhile, characters like Colonel Cathcart and Major embody the absurdity of military leadership, making decisions based on self-interest rather than logic. As the novel progresses, Yossarian's friends and fellow airmen suffer increasingly tragic fates. Nately, his naive and idealistic friend dies in combat, while other soldiers either disappear, are killed, or lose their sanity. Milo Minderbinder, the squadron's mess officer, exemplifies the war's corruption by turning it into a profit-driven enterprise. He even bombs his own men for financial gain. The more Yossarian sees, the more he realizes that the war is not just dangerous but deeply unjust and senseless. After witnessing so much death and betrayal, Yossarian refuses to fly any more missions. His superiors offer him a deal. He can go home if he agrees to praise them publicly. Though tempted, he ultimately rejects the offer, unwilling to be complicit in the same corrupt system that has caused so much suffering. His refusal marks a turning point. He chooses personal integrity over self-preservation, even if it means facing punishment. Instead of accepting the military's demands, Yossarian decides to flee. Inspired by the story of Orr, a fellow airman who secretly escaped to Sweden, Yossarian resolves to do the same. He deserts the military and heads toward an uncertain future, determined to reclaim his freedom. Though his fate is left open-ended, his decision represents a final act of defiance against the madness of war. One of the central themes of Catch-22 is the irrationality of bureaucratic systems. The novel portrays military leadership as self-serving and indifferent to human life, enforcing rules that trap soldiers in impossible situations. Catch-22 itself embodies this absurdity, ensuring that no logical argument can ever allow a soldier to escape. Through satire, the novel critiques the senselessness of wartime administration and the way institutions manipulate individuals. Throughout the novel, Yossarian fights against a system that seeks to control him. His journey reflects the broader struggle between personal autonomy and institutional power. While many of his fellow soldiers accept their fate, Yossarian resists, refusing to let others dictate his destiny. His eventual escape symbolizes a victory, however small, against the oppressive forces that seek to strip him of his agency.